Here we go with Haven. Now, when I look at Alliance versus DFUSE, starting on the attacking side is going to be Alliance, and it's a typical C crunch. Oh, going out there with the blast packs, and luckeRRR's able to take the, not even the trade, kind of falls afterwards. And for TakaS, Suck in the back of the site, Frenzy in hand, easily able to drop luckeRRR, but he's got a little bit more to deal with. Players down on long, very low HP on the Killjoy, so that's going to be tough for Hype to take, and he fights! Up close though, kRRRR, he snuck up. I don't know how he got past the Sova, with LogaN finding a double kill. You know you can have a fight with them there. Problem is always being spammed down through a smoke or something like that, so you have to really force back the control. But look at this push by DFUSE. They've seen that nobody is outside of B. They're pushing all the way up behind. 1-for-1 trades is just fine at this point because DFUSE have got that flank. It's the alarm bot that should spot them. It depends how far in Hype goes. They've activated the alarm bot. They've destroyed it, and now Alliance know the flank is coming through. AKUMAAAAA is the only player to actually have a frontal defense. The rest is all coming through a flank, and that's going to be a surprise factor. Fearoth gets one with a Phantom up close, but Alliance make the read. They know now that this is a full flank play, so they rotate out knowing there's one behind and one in heaven, and they're going to go to the C site to get that plant down.
Yeah, I really like this move from Alliance. There was a safe rotation for them, and now they exactly know where the players are coming from. So they know how to take the angles, and as you can see, kAdavra takes the kill. Easy one on hoppY, and it's a 2v1 retake. Clutch situation for AKUMAAAAA.
That's tough, though. He doesn't know exactly where this the player that's unaccounted for is. The flash is good, but AKUMAAAAA still gets it, having turned his back. Coming out, knife in play, and doesn't... Yeah, no, it's a full fast play. I mean, up through C long, ignoring Garage, obviously, because the weaker weapons are in play, and kAdavra gets right up in hoppY's face, taking him down. The ult opening up the space that they wanted it to. Now the C side is theirs. The plant comes in. Pretty heavy investment, considering that you're up against an eco, but it makes sense when you've got all 5 ultimates online, and you're up against a team who had 4 coming into this one.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to touch on later on, because the ultimate usage is a very important thing against full buy rounds. But this is like unwinnable for TakaS. If you're actually gonna pull this off, it's gonna win the MVP. Especially when you can consider using it also with the other ultimates that you have in tandem, right? With the breach.
I think the important thing is, though, like, when you look at a round like that to open up versus Sheriffs, Rolling Thunder gives them time to react, and it slows the rate of fire, but they have Sheriffs. They want that one-shot headshot anyways. He did. He just ended his own life with a nade. That is not the way I expected this one to go. In fact, didn't think the fight was going to come in just yet, but rodeN, well, he just he initiated it himself, on himself. 4v3, lockdown comes into effect, but there's the counter lockdown could come through. No shock darts onto it, but it's the Hunter's Fury instead to just destroy it and negate it completely. It's going to hit a teammate, but at least the idea was to reveal someone else. But hold on, DFUSE have come in. They found kill after kill. The last player known to be on long now coming through short, though. It's not going to tag them up. Shock dart goes in. It's not landing, and that's it. DFUSE with a phenomenal read.
But the attack is a little bit slower this time.
As soon as you hear the drone coming through, you know that you're in trouble, right? Because look at the setup for DFUSE. They've got a passive A hold. AKUMAAAAA's in heaven, so he can't even drop out once they smoke him off. His hope was that they wouldn't smoke it, so he could maybe... Oh my god, what? luckeRRR, support player apparently.
Yeah. Exactly, his name.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They've just shut them down. Absolutely wrecked them. The fastest retake we've seen, and it's perfectly timed as well because Hype just used his lockdown. So they managed to take that ultimate out of play as well. DFUSE. Anyways, and they're proving it right now. Alliance down to an eco, and I think at this point, you're looking at 7-3 most likely before full buy comes through, unless luckeRRR... Can luckeRRR just keep buying Sheriffs? He's wall banging people. He's one-tapping. I love it.
This is the second time he actually gets a first blood with the Sheriff on an eco round. He's really important to the execution of the team, not only by flashing and using his ability.
No, he doesn't know there's another player come behind. I thought that timing was going to completely destroy him, but hold on. He gets the fault line out. He's being peeked. luckeRRR. Oh, it was Hype that took him down. Fearoth just swings up close, eliminates him, and...
After the drone, which probably makes them... makes Alliance already focus their team composition on the side as well. Interesting. Now they're executing on C.
rodeN's got it though onto kAdavra. That's a very valuable kill. luckeRRR goes out, but the flash doesn't blind. kAdavra in with a double, but he's stuck on backside. Swung on, gets 3 before going down, and 16 HP on logaN. This is insane. I mean, for DFUSE, they run into a stack. They still get on the site. They get their spike planted. Everything's going their way, but here's the flank that's being worked on for, whoops, quite a while. Only 1 kill though for Fearoth. Frenzy, not so good on that range. hype swaps over to the classic. He's up close. That paranoia catches him completely. hoppY whiffs, and hype takes the kill, the round, and 8-5.
Oh my God.
You know what? That's deserved considering the whiff.
He was handled on a silver platter for hoppY. That was
here with the Spectre. I think luckeRRR has got a ghost as well. Is kAdavra going to push out of that? Yes, he is. The flash is there. The kill is there as well. That's fantastic. It's luckeRRR's flash. It popped and it blinded both players towards the spawn, and that leaves now a man advantage still in play for Alliance.
That was such a good play by kAdavra. He knew he has weaker economy buy, so he needs to get that kill to just kind of get some tempo going for Alliance. I really loved it. But now the control of C is already taken over, but we are seeing Breach and killjoy on A. They didn't read that well though. All of the players from Alliance are currently next to C, and there's not much information going on for DFUSE. They're still rotating towards C. This might be a disaster.
Yeah, it could be. Cat is just about to take down the player on the site. Well, Fearoth does it first, actually. And they think, you know, oh, the spike must be here. No? No? Okay. But finally, the read is there for DFUSE. It's cost them a player and a lot of time, but they'll make it to the A site. Now, the lurk is what's very important.
10 seconds left.
You look at that killjoy right now. If logaN is able to take 1 or 2 kills, if he's able to get 1 and fade away with the lockdown in play especially, this could be a huge round to win out. Look, they're not checking it, so there's 1 kill for free, and now logaN, he just buys as much time as he can. He plays it slow. They're worried about him. They have to deal with him. The fight is there, but logaN, he's buying the time, caught reloading, so taken down. TakaS holding the flash, waiting to counter flash out. It blinds them, but the trade is in. kAdavra finding the final kill. 8-7 we go. And this, I mean, realistically, luckeRRR from a brimstone and just like headshot a sage. It had a nice bonk sound on it as well. Well, bonk indeed. Bonk both of you, because you're gone. You're out. Double kill for kAdavra. And this is it, you know, mixing in these off plays. It's like a good dish, right? You got to get all the main ingredients that you're used to. You normally put in a little bit of spice, a little bit of cayenne pepper. Throws people off guard. luckeRRR in with a double. Down to the classic. He's 2 HP. Still going for it. Why not? He wanted to make the play. Get the flashy highlight reel. But when you throw in that off play and they're just not expecting it, they're not used to it being there, that's when you get the reward.
I mean, if I would have been... Well, because he left him on 10 HP. Very aggressive play by luckeRRR this time. And actually double play by Alliance. I loved this setup, but AKUMAAAAA makes a comeback with 2 kills. Love the play. We're going to talk a little bit about that later, because that was fantastic. But now, they're still defending the site. 3 versus 4.
Well, Fearoth's hit the first, at least taking down rodeN. It makes it that little bit more doable. But he's up towards the back of the site, and they know he has to be around here. Maybe they think he was the one that was detained, actually. It doesn't matter, because they've spotted him and taken him down. Now, kAdavra wants to sneak back in and get something done. Doesn't have paranoia up, but does have both smokes still. And a flank is on the way, but it's spotted. hype dealt with straight away. For kAdavra, this is a next to unwinnable situation. Oh, it does spot him. Okay, as he goes out, but he uses it to bait them into play. Doesn't know there's a second player here, but suspects it. Sticks it halfway and tries to go the full mile. That was reach. He provides so much in like that positive headspace. He's able to contribute a lot to kind of calling and support calling, and then he's also still nuts at hitting shots whenever he's challenged.
And he's opening. I wonder how many first bloods does he have? 7? 8? I don't know.
Oh, that's a whiff, but kAdavra, he follows up with it eventually. Luckily, hype was there for the first kill. A 5 versus 2 emerges, and again, the attackers, they're like, guys, we've got C site! And the spike's down mid. So now they've got to rush back out here and grab it. Now, the problem is, if you had a breach here, it's a little more doable. Instead, they've got a dry peek hype. That timing was terrible for him. The counter flash is there, but AKUMAAAAA, it doesn't matter. He's stuck in here, 30 HP. Oh my god, well.
No, he's in a pickle.
The unlucky situation, well, not necessarily unlucky, a lot of mistakes made, but punished is the important part by DFUSE. They were ready for it. Oh, that's unfortunate, but hold on! The Rolling Thunder gives Fearoth a second. luckeRRR comes in to save the day, and it's looking like we might get an OT out of this. A 4 versus 2, spike down. Fearoth upgraded now to a Vandal, and kAdavra, he runs at him with a stinger. I like the play. I like the confidence, but maybe a little too much. It's a 1v2. Mistake after mistake the previous round, thrown away by these over-aggressive peaks. And here's another potentially. LogaN pops the lockdown. Where's the spike? It's well, deep in the corner, right?
Deep in the corner of A lobby. He needs to get there. And he has the chance. He knows that someone will be exactly standing and long. But now, the lockdown is already out of place. Wait, but Alliance is actually rotating. They know he's still there. They're taking control of the map this way, right?
That's a spike.
No, kAdavra is now backing away as well towards A. Oh, this is chaotic.
10
This is
seconds.
so chaotic. 10 seconds left. He needs to plan either B or A. They're prepared for A, but he's planning on B. Does he have this? Does he have this?
He has just about enough time. 0.0x seconds left. LogaN in the 1v2 with 7 bullets. If he reloads, he gives away his position. These have to be clean and clinical headshots. The defuse is underway, and the peak is there with a double. We are going to go to OT, ladies and gentlemen. This game is just going to keep us one, that's for sure. Both of these teams, they love the attack, and they love the W key. AKUMAAAAA taking down kAdavra straight away. kAdavra, well, he's certainly gone. As the drone comes up, it's going to check its close right. Yeah, it definitely saw that Fearoth is there. kAdavra peeking in. This is a disaster for Alliance as AKUMAAAAA takes all 3 kills in opening up short. luckeRRR, what just happened? He got flashed and somehow he's a double kill. That makes absolutely no sense. He gets peeked on the left side, leaving it on to hype to clutch this out in a 1v2. His HP is low. Hunter's Fury's coming for him, and he should be dead to it. Whoa, he's dodging it just about. I feel like I'm in a game of dodgeball. They think he's in heaven now, and the swing, he spots the player, but he's being spotted. His position given away. The fault line there, it's not going to catch him, but the timing on that peak is not quite good enough. 2 players ready for it. Trial this guy. You need to trial this guy. And we did, and it was a yes. It was a yes straight away. It's like on the X Factor when they just press the golden button. You're like, all right, come on, let's go. Let's get bring the next one in. He's insane. 31 kills right now. But shock dart's coming over. AKUMAAAA's just going to tank it. He just stares at it. Yeah, I don't care about your shock darts, dude. I need a spike plant.
He knew the second one will not hit him in time, so he will get some damage, but he will get the spike down, and that's the most important aspect of it.
That flash so good. rodeN caught up close. hype able to take 2 before he goes down, and Fearoth's in with more. This is looking bad for DFUSE. A 1 versus 3. No ults in play. And LogaN, he's done it before. He's made these clutch plays happen. Down goes the turret. They haven't got a lot of time to play with here, and LogaN's just trying to burn that clock all the way down. The spike gets tapped. The drone spots him. Halfway done now. Tapping away. LogaN, how did it take so long? But it's going to explode. There's no time. LogaN's won it. The 1v3 goes his way. Another round that comes out of absolutely nowhere. So towards the C site, they were hoping that's where DFUSE went, but now they're in a 5v5 retake.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that Fearoth didn't actually get control of the site to delay the plan. They were giving away the entire A side. Now it's a 5v5 retake. Still, most of the utility untouched, at least for Breach, which is the luckeRRR, and he's the MVP of the match. He needs to put work right now. That's the first flash. No execute yet. DFUSE still holding the angles. TakaS ready with his counter flashes. He gets it!
So good, but the kills don't go their way. DFUSE, they've been robbed on that one. luckeRRR, 11 HP as he closes in on the smoke, but gives the info to his teammates. TakaS, so good in these situations at finding multi-kills, and now kAdavra, no time left. They've got double mollies on the spike just to be sure, and guess what? If you thought overtime won,
everyone knows their place.
Recon drone, that's going to be huge. hype in trouble. He pushes forward, but even with the blind, they're able to see him. The spots are there. That's unfortunate with the timing of that. Putting it down into a 5 versus 4 now for Alliance. Holding on tight is going to be tough. kAdavra at least gets a kill. Here's the recon drone to spot one. They can spam afterwards and get the kill easily with the boom bot in play. Rushing down the planter, and this could be it, Lothar. A 3v1. Guess who it is? It's LogaN again.
It's gonna be a clutch.
You think it's gonna be a clutch? I don't think my heart can take much more of this. He's stuck down on short. He knows where 2 players are now, but there's a double stack in heaven waiting. Oh, LogaN! That guy's insane! He can pop those flashes, although Reyna, say what you will about it. To start this one off, though, we're going to see DFUSE looking to move in towards the B side. Great mollies, double mollies out. Really well predicted on Korea's position. Akuma in quickly with the frenzy. And on this, you're looking at what should be dominant, but hold on, Kata, he's actually managed to get out of there as well, dismissing over towards the stairs, and Kata with a triple, showing what the Reyna can do. No more orbs, though, so no healing up. And TakaS, well, he can heal up. He's right back to 80 HP as he rotates to the A side.
The animosity towards some, you know, inanimate objects there. He destroyed the alarm bot with the knife. But Kata, like, this is the problem with it. You can actually run out of your orbs if you kill so many people. And he is the MVP of damage per round for Alliance. He deals, if I'm not mistaken, 168 average every single round. And he already did like probably 250 in this round. But it's such a tough spot to win this. On how much HP is his opponent? I feel like
80, 82.
So it's still
a frenzy as well.
Over 30 meters. Yeah, oh no! What a timing for the knife!
Though, as the attacker killjoy comes into play. Now, for Alliance, it's a tough decision on where you go on this one. DFUSE, they're not going to get pushed on. They put the smoke down just to confirm that it's going to be a more passive play. Dash out the peak. It's good for hoppY at least, because he's able to take one down. Although Fearoth grabs himself a single with the, with the Odin. Whoa, that's a haircut. Sage doesn't have a ponytail anymore.
Spike planted.
Fortunately, the ponytail has no hitbox.
Which makes sense, you know. I think you shouldn't be able to feel the pain from the hair.
Imagine your hair has nerves. Oh my.
This is huge though. What, they think TakaS is here? TakaS he did everything right. He pushed away, avoided the recon dart. Oh, LogaN, stop it, man. This guy's insane. Okay, they win the round, but like LogaN wins flashiest play of the game so far. How's he? Are his bullets magnetized? What's happening?
That plan wasn't like a complete fail, but they got some kills.
Looker, a little bit late on this flash. If it comes through, there we go. Because he was just baiting for Kata. Looker grabs himself a double, clean as can be, and you might think this one was an eco, but no, it is a full buy. I guarantee you of that. Taken out of his drone there by the shock dart. Does little to console DFUSE. 2 versus 5. They're watching their back. They know they were watching their back. They've pushed out now, and they've taken their front. Instead, a double kill. This is massive. DFUSE wanting to go in for the market control, checking their back as well, but Korea, excuse me, catches that kill. Akuma waiting for the peak to come out. A little over aggressive, but Korea
with the turret still alive and giving away his positioning. So it was a little bit off timing, you know, but there was just no bad decision making, just a weak luck for him. But now, Cregan with the double kill on mid.
Oh, rodeN! What is that shot on the looker? Dashes away to safety, picks up the spike. This is a good start for DFUSE. I mean, not a good start, but a good recovery afterwards. TakaS does some damage, pops a wall, pops a res. Here we go. Right back up into a 3 versus 2. The game is afoot. Fearoth tucked in the corner, might just catch one off. Go! Oh, Fearoth, no! Luckily, there's a silencer on that weapon, so nobody heard the shots. That was a bit of a whiff. And his teammates had to rotate through spawn because the wall was up, leaving him all by himself. And leaving me wondering, why did he push up short with the spike in his hand?
Exactly what I wanted to say. He had to wait for his teammates, and he was pushing alone with the spike, which ultimately now gives away the position of his teammates as well. Oh, it's such a tough task for LogaN again. Again, he has to clutch it. 1v2. He has to prove his worth.
He's done it again and again. He was rezzed for a reason. Brought back from the dead. Let's see if it'll pay off. What a shot! That was a flick over to hype as well. He doesn't know where Fearoth is, but he suspects it. He's cautious of it. The peak and the shot by LogaN.
Frame when the explosion happens from the lockdown. And that's the moment when Omen wants to teleport to a different place that is outside of the lockdown range and then cancel it to go back to his initial spot. But unfortunately...
Oh, hype! What is that? A double kill.
Yeah, just random double kill.
Oh, he's going in for more as well. That's a hell of a start to the round, isn't it? To shut them down on the control they were looking for. Hey, why not get a third? Is there 4th on the menu? It might just be. I heard it goes well with wine. We'll see if he checks it. Oh, he does. He runs right up against him. Akuma able to take the frag, but he might...
But he didn't get... Like, even, you know, the smokes were not helpful. The flashes were not helpful. He was just being stuck there. Hilarious around. Oh, wow.
And that's a nice start. The shot hit just after the Hunter's Fury connected. LogaN rushes up short and grabs himself a trade on hoppY. Now things are looking pretty good. If he can manage to get that Vandal, even better. Oh, he's actually picked up an operator, didn't he?
Yep,
That's
he did.
massive for LogaN, but he's stuck in a corner. This is the only problem. The flash comes through, and now he's... Oh, look behind you! LogaN catches him completely off guard, gets onto kAdavra as well, and it's all up to Fearoth, retaking right into rodeN. Well done.
So you can cross it with the 3 players from there. The doors are being destroyed. 2 people committing to a shot. Good flash on DFUSE. hoppY is just dead in the water.
Oh, luckeRRR's getting tagged up and distracted while a sideswipe comes in from LogaN. They're left into a 2 versus 1, but it's TakaS and low HP on the planter. No cover, but Fearoth closes it out. The frenzy round. I mean the pistol round.
This was such an easy way of just entering a site, and this is something that I felt DFUSE was missing on the attack. It makes a difference. The breach is absolutely phenomenal on attack, but also so useful on the defense.
I mean, this is huge. rodeN looking for a little bit more. He's only got 1 knife, though. That's the shame. Drop down below. Look, kAdavra gets blinded. It was a nice attempt to just make sure you secured it, right? And that was it. rodeN, he gets 1 kill. He could have gotten so much more, but the shot missed is a real godsend for Alliance. Now left into this position, kRRRR doesn't really want to take that fight, right? You're pushing through short, close range. It's where these pistols thrive. LogaN! Come on, man! He's going out for more and 3 headshots. Knife out to try and deal with kRRRR because his ammo was gone. But it's a 1v2. All thanks to LogaN. 2 or 3 kills, it seems to just be the standard. Now going in towards the site, kRRRR wants to get that spike planted. They could rush him down at any moment. Luckily, the door is closed for that extra bit of security, but as he swings out, he sees the pistols. Here comes the paranoia. It's massive. 1 kill, looking for the second. He knows exactly where the player is, and well, and that is demotivating.
Yeah, from scratch again. Quick execute from Alliance. Nothing new. Nihil Novi. Just a quick plant in the first 10 seconds. And kRRRR with the nasty wallbang, but he doesn't get the second one. TakaS gets him on A Heaven. There's a lockdown from LogaN. There's another lockdown for the counterplay. And aftershock ultimates galore right now happening.
But it's kAdavra. It's kAdavra with the double, keeping them alive even despite Fearoth going down. The man advantages are there. The lockdown comes into effect. It pushes the players back. It even catches LogaN. He's going to be out of the play for a while now. Trade is there, and LogaN is battling against the clock and 2 players as he rushes back into the site. He needs to take the fights quickly. In comes the turret. No idea where these final 2 players are, and the fight won by kAdavra. The 3K to close it, and that is it. Alliance